Hi, my name is Amisha, and before I started Universal Church, I had severe depression and anxiety. I used to wake up in the middle of the night with these bad anxiety attacks, couldn't catch my breath, I couldn't focus in school. Depression, I was just sad inside, I couldn't find anything to make me happy. I didn't know what was the cause of it. It was just affecting my entire life. I couldn't really make friends and all that stuff. During my depression, many nights I used to cry myself to sleep, be it alone, thinking, why is this happening to me? Is this happening to anyone else? Will this situation ever end? I had suicidal thoughts many times. I just couldn't handle it anymore. Everything in my life is just going downhill. After one day I was walking at the market, a member of the Universal Church invited me to their service on Sunday. I went there, and that first service I felt a great change, like it was something I couldn't explain it. I used to attend the service Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, and gradually everything started to fade away. The depression began. I couldn't feel sad anymore. I was just happy all the time. I had fewer and fewer anxiety attacks. Till at this point I haven't had one like in about 5 months now. After attending the meetings, I was told by the pastor about the chain of prayer. And I started to attend Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, the main services, and I put into practice what I was told, and I saw many changes in my life. No more depression, no more anxiety attack, and during my perseverance, I found peace. Amisha today is a completely different person. My life has been transformed in many ways. I'm at peace with myself, I'm happy, I'm completely delivered, I no longer have depression and anxiety. And God has done so much for me. My advice that I have to my fellow young people that are looking at my testimony right now and many other persons is that if you're in a situation like mine, if you've been through the things that I've been through, I just want to let you know that you're not alone. And if you're going through it right now, I advise you to go to the nearest Universal Church in your area and seek counseling with a pastor and explain your situation like I did to him, and follow the steps that you're told, do what you're told, and your life will be transformed.
Welcome to the program Get Out of Depression of this Tuesday. It's a pleasure to be back with you. You already saw stories of this person. You already saw the story of this lady that arrived at the UCKG Help Center depressed, without no hope of life, but you saw how her life is today. And I would like you to stay with us and to open our lines for you who'd like to talk to us right now. In this Tuesday, if you are watching me and someone send you through the Facebook this link, or maybe you are watching me from another place, and you don't know what to do with your problems because you have been going forward, but suddenly you go backwards. Everything that you try doesn't work. So I would like you to invite you to stay with us, because here at the UCKG Help Center, miracles are happening. The God of the past is the same God of today. And this God is the God that wants to change your life. So if you'd like to be in contact with us right now, to talk to someone, you are going through a problem and you don't know what to do, you can call us through WhatsApp, through our telephone number. You can be in contact with us through the Facebook. You will have the details below of your screen. And we're going to continue watching stories of people who overcome. Stay with us.
Today my life is, I find myself very confident. I find myself doing something positive in my life. My family is together. I can see my studies progressing. I aspire to be one day an investment banker working in the economic field. And I'm helping other people with the positivity and the life-changing messages that I've received, but it's not always been like that. From a young age, very early age in school, there was a point in time I got kicked out by my parents out of the house. I was very easily influenced. One of the things that influenced me the most and really affected how I thought as a young person before I came was the addiction to pornography. Pornography is not normally seen as something bad, not normally seen as a big issue in society today. But when you take in the consequences and the effect it has on young men like it did to me, it really changes the way you see women. And one day when you do decide to go and settle down and actually have a proper family, it will affect your relationship with your spouse. For me, what triggered the change in my life was just thinking about the small I had and the great things that God promised. And coming to the church, coming to the meetings consecutively, faithfully, I really learned that with my faith, I could unlock all the potential inside of me and open up new doors for me to excel in all areas of my life. So not just in my relationship with God, which is the most important, of course, but my studies have improved so much because I've cleared out all the rubbish in my head. The negative influences of friends don't affect me. I'm a cool guy, I go to college, I have friends that aren't in the church, but obviously I don't let them influence me, but otherwise I'm that positive influence. I'm different and have a positive vibe that affects them, has an effect on them. Whoever's watching that wants to make a positive change in their lives, that wants to have a positive impact on other people, is that don't look at what you're going to lose in the short run, look at what you're going to gain in the long run. In the short run, it may look like it's a lot of work to do, there's a lot of work to be put in, and you're going to have to let go of the sort of enjoyment that the negative people, negative influences around you are offering. But in the long run, through the sacrifice and the hard work, you putting effort into having a relationship with God and pushing for that life change will just be evident and be worth all the fight and worth all the work.
Hi, my name is Norma Anateas. I was depressed for a long time. I had so many problems. My love life was so hard. I've been married 3 times. Why 3 times? Because I was looking for somebody to love me and to understand me. And all this, it was so many confusion, so many fights, so many disagreements that it was so hard for me to be happy. Until one time, I was so upset, it made me upset that I tried to commit suicide. The first time I got beer glass bottles and I cut my arms, which you can see. I was so upset that I did not succeed to kill myself. So the second time I tried. Then I mixed the alcohol, which they rushed me to the hospital, pumped my stomach. And the doctor says, you need to go see a therapist. I went to the therapist. They gave me some medications. I felt that was not good for me. I felt I was still upset. I was still depressed. I had enough. And I tried again so many times to try to attempt suicide again. Until one day, I turned on the TV. I saw Bishop Beer preaching. And I turned around and looked at him. And it looked like he knew my story, my life that I was going through. So I called the church, and I came and visit the church. Then the pastor and the assistants, they just welcomed me. They didn't care of my situation, problem. They was just there to help me. They guide me, they advise me. The more they guide me, the more they advise me, I was feeling more happy, more joy. My life no more was upset, no more crying. The old Norma is gone, but the new Norma was coming out. I was transformed into a happy person. Now I can say that I have peace, I have joy, I have love. Even God has blessed my love life. I found a person that really loves me and understands me. No more sadness, no more suicide thoughts, no more depression. God has blessed me and my finance and my family. I can say that I am so happy and give thanks to God that I am alive.
You see, my dear viewer, that God is the God of the impossibles, and this is exactly what He wants to do. Before I end this program, I want to ask you, until when you're going to accept it to continue like that? Have you noticed the month of January is almost over? This week is the end of the month. 1 month already passed. You notice that days are passing very quick. So there is no more time for you to waste. If you'd like this 2020 to be the year of your change, the year of your victory, so you need to start to take new actions. That's why one of the actions that you can take it is to leave your house and be with us. If you live here in Sweden, we have here our help center in Stockholm, also in Gothenburg, where we have prayers to help your life. If you are watching me from Stockholm, we are open every single day, 10 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the evening. If you are watching me closer to Gothenburg, we have a prayer every Saturday, every 2 weeks on Saturday at 1 p.m. You can visit our website for more information, www.uckg.se. You're going to see the details about our help center here in Sweden, as also in Scandinavia and the world. My dear friend, you are blessed. The moment that you heard this message, the moment that you saw these testimonies, I'm sure that the Spirit of God is already working inside of you. Now what you need to do is to take your step of faith. Have a wonderful night.